So I'm editing this and realised I forgot to intro it. My bad. But this is a get ready with me whilst I'm answering questions. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm just going to get straight into getting ready. I've already showered, as you can see. I put all my hair products in. I use Lee Stafford hair products to keep the frizz out of my hair. The hair growth range and the coconut range. As you can see, it's made my hair grow quite a lot, so I recommend. Not spawn. Yeah, I'm just going to get ready and answer some questions as I go along and just basically chit chat to you. Oh, Chris, what do you want? Oh, good little baby sister. But yeah, I'm just going to get into it. I've got some questions off Instagram that I just put in my notes because I was confused reading them on Instagram. But yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. Also, it only takes me like 20 minutes to do my makeup usually, so I don't know how long it's going to take, and my foundation is a little bit dark for me, so please don't come for me. But yeah, anyway, all the disclaimers done, let's get into it. So someone said, who do you live with? So I live with my sister and her boyfriend Jordan, just because we were all wanting to move out at the same time, but I get quite bad anxiety, really bad. So if I'd have moved out by myself already, I don't know what I'd have done. I think I'd have had like a mental breakdown, because I thought I was all prepared for it, and then after moving in here with them, I realised that like I just need like a year living with someone, not with my parents, but just living, because I lived with my parents for long enough. Also, what on earth? It was just convenient at the time for all of us. Also, ignore the red marks on my face. I've just taken my nose piercings out. I had a mental breakdown at 2 AM, as you do. So I took them out, but I'm quite loving them without. I mean, that one's got a keloid on it, so it's a bit gross. But this one had just grown out, and this one was really infected. Because I just didn't take care of it, because I just couldn't be bothered. I have to put this on work. Actually, it's not that bad of a colour match. Get in. I'm kind of preferring it without, a bit more natural. Going for the natural look at the moment. Says that whilst piling tons of foundation on the face. But anyway, back to the question. I love living with them. It's just like, it's like a sleepover every night. People always say that I'm like, do I feel like a third wheel? But I really don't, because Jordan is like a brother figure to me. Like, he's very protective over me. And he's just very, yeah, like a brother figure. And Kirsty's literally my best friend, like, my best friend. Obviously she's my sister as well, and I have other best friends, but she is my best friend. I forgot to put my beauty blender in. It feels really weird, but I couldn't be able to go at it, so here we go. It feels really weird blending my foundation in my nose now I got pasting on it. Next question is, do you pay to live in your apartment, or does someone pay for you? So yes, I pay for myself. I pay for everything myself. I pay for my food myself, pay for the rent myself, pay for the bills myself. And obviously Chris and Jordan pay their thirds. I pay to live here myself, all off my own back basically. Someone also asked, what job do you have now? So my job is social media full-time. I'm a full-time influencer. That sounds really weird to say. Yeah, I'd always wanted to do it, but then I felt like I'd started TikTok. One of my videos went viral, and then my Instagram just kind of grew with it. But it's mad because I don't understand how my Instagram's running. I'm so grateful that it has, and I don't even know why people like me, to be quite honest. But I wouldn't be able to live here and have the life that I have without you lot, so I'm extremely grateful for you lot. Like, I'll never be able to put it into words. What was I saying? This is, I literally have the attention span of a goldfish. This is something that I would like say to you if you wanted to become an influencer. It's very important to have more than one income, 100%. So obviously you get an income from brand deals and things like that, and then like TikTok, they have their creator fund, which I mean I'm in the process of doing. And then also YouTube, obviously you have your AdSense from your videos. Yeah, I would say that if you're wanting to become an influencer, it's very important to have multiple incomes. Next question is, where is your wall art from? This, which takes me in to this part of the video. This video has been kindly sponsored by Desenio, which is the brand that have kindly gifted me these prints. So thank you to Desenio for working with me on this video. I would never work with a brand that I didn't support fully, and these prints are insane. These are also stuck up with command strips because obviously I rent the apartment, so I can't put nails on the wall, and they've stayed up completely fine. They've been up there for a few weeks now. Something that you should know about Desenio is it was created by a couple who couldn't find any nice prints for the house, so they decided to create their own company with cool prints, which I absolutely love it. It's just so like, it's quite homely, and like, it's just nice to know that it's come from nothing to such a good company now. So I'm going to put my discount code on the screen. This code is only valid from the 28th to the 30th of November at midnight on the 30th, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So get your orders in ASAP if you want to get a discount on them, because it's only for a short period of time. There'll be a link in the description box so you can shop my prints that are on my wall, although the code is not valid on frames, hand-picked and personalised items. They're very trendy and they're high quality Scandinavian prints, and they update their prints and their frames all the time. They've always got new stuff in. Ksenia, I've found, has something for everyone and every style. Like, there's so many different. Kirsty's got some different prints. Kirsty has the same print as me, actually. It's this one. And then she has 2 other prints. There's so many different, like, there's bright colours, there's muted colours, there's black and white, there's nude. They've got such a massive variety on their website. They also offer a gallery wall tool, so you can create your own wall on the website to see what it would look like on your wall. That's what I did with these. I put these on a wall, and there's different like backdrops so you can see, and I put it on like something that had the shape of my bed underneath so I could see what it would look like. They also ship to countries worldwide, including the US, and they come within 5 days. So yeah, the link is in the description. Make sure you shop Ksenia. Thank you for working with me in this little part of the video. I love these prints and everyone's been asking where they're from. So yeah, that is where my prints are from. Next question. Someone said, how many boyfriends have you had? So let me think. That sounds really bad saying let me think. My first ever boyfriend was when I was 14. He was called Ruben. Ruben, if you're watching, hello. And I met him through church. We were together. And I never know whether to count it as an actual relationship, but we were together for like 7 months. But I never ever know whether to count it or not. But if you want like a gist, then I'll count it. So there was...
Hello. Delivery for Poppy.
Cheers.
Hello vlog.
It's not a vlog.
What is it?
Get ready with me.
What's vlog stand for?
It's like a blog, but it's a video.
Math lessons and stuff, Pop.
Jordan, filming.
Yeah, but why do you do math lessons and stuff?
Maths lessons?
Yeah.
I got a C, mate. After that, I was with a guy called Elliot for, I'm only saying the names of people who will be okay with me saying the names, for a year. And that was my first ever serious relationship, and that was when I was in year 11, so I was 15, because my birthday's in August, so I'm always like the younger age the whole year. I was with the other guy for 7 months, but it wasn't serious. Like, we barely saw each other. We'd Snapchat, and that was literally it, and FaceTime, but I wouldn't call it a serious relationship. I really wouldn't. I don't even count that, but I just thought I'd put it in there. But yeah, then I was with Elliot, and that was my proper, that is who I say my first boyfriend was. Both of these people I just broke up with just because I was so young, and like, my first love was Elliot, as far as I'm aware. Like, I'm sure over time I will think to myself like, was it? But like I was with him for a year, and I wasn't exactly like proper young. Like, I was 15, but like I was in year 11, do you know what I mean? So I'd count that. And then after that I was with, can I say his name? Will he care? I don't know if he'll care. I mean, we're still friends. Can I say his name? Also, I was with Chris when I was like 13, 14, but I don't really count that. Like, me and Chris is quite complicated. But yeah, anyway, I'm really rambling on about this. So yeah, then I was with a guy called Lucas. I'm sure he's not going to care me saying his name, and if he does, then I'll edit this and crop his name out. We were together for 5 or 6 months, and that was in my first year of college. And then me and Chris started going out it was either the end, me and Lucas started going out at the start of first year of college, and then me and Chris either started going out at the end of first year or the start of second year. We were together for about 8 months, including talking, like seeing each other, and we broke up. I'm not really saying like the reasons why I broke up with people, because I don't think that's like respectful to talk about why we broke up. And after that, after me and Chris ended, we didn't speak for a year and a half. We hated each other for a year and a half, like seriously hated each other. It was really bad. And after that I was seeing another guy who I'm not going to say his name because we don't speak, and that's just not respectful. But I don't know, like, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but it didn't last very long. Like, I would say a month, so I don't really count it and he doesn't really count it. But like, if someone asks, I'll be like, yeah, that's my ex. But like, we don't properly count it, if you catch my drift. That's how many boyfriends I've had. So that's Ruben, Elliot, Lucas, Chris, another name, so 5. 5. I think that's alright, since I was like 13, 14. That's fine, isn't it? I'll tell you what products I've been using so far. So I used L'Oreal Infallible. It feels like a tutorial, like I'm not a beauty guru. Like, James Charles, I'm really coming for your brand here. Then I used L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Then I used the L'Oreal True Match. I swear by L'Oreal for skin products, just saying. L'Oreal True Match powder. And now I'm using e.l.f. Contour Bronze Kit. Also, can I just disclaim, I'm not an MUA. I don't know what I'm doing, but it works for me. So, don't come for me. Cheers.
I'm so sorry, I'm just getting my shot.
Question is, are you and Chris official, or how long have you been seeing each other? No, we are not official yet. Oh my life!
You just stick it back in, you didn't need to acknowledge the fact that I was coming in by.
I'm moving out. Seeing each other. Shut up! So we've been seeing each other for like 4 or 5 months now. It was like the end of July that we were like, right, we are seeing each other. For like a month before that we were like, do we get back together? Do we try it again? Do we like go there? Blah, 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 blah. Like coming in and out of it. And then we just thought, let's just do it. And if it ends, if it doesn't go well, we'll just agree to be friends. That was the end of July, so end of July, August, September, October, November. So yeah, like nearly 5 months, like 4 or 5 months we've been seeing each other. And people would say that's a really long time, but for us it isn't. Like when we went out before, we rushed into it, and that's why it kind of went a bit wrong. So we're just trying to take our time to make sure it goes well, because I am not dealing with another failed relationship. I'm really not. We're just seeing each other, see how it goes. Go with the motion of the ocean. Oh, that sounds a bit inappropriate. Anyway, next question. Have you ever had a toxic friendship group? I would say I had one in like the first, also I'm using a really old Body Shop blush. I would say I had one like in like the start of high school, but like that was not fault to them. Like we were just little bitchy little girls, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I've ever had like an actual toxic friendship group. I've had toxic friends 100%, but not a toxic friendship group. But like I've not had toxic friends since high school. Like I had a friendship group in college, and we had a big fallout and stuff, but we don't speak anymore. I speak to some of them, and we're all civil because we've sort of grown up and been like, look, like it is what it is, let's just get along. But I wouldn't say they were toxic. I would not say they were toxic. I'd just say there was a lot of misunderstandings and we just sort of grew apart. And I think they'd agree. Hope they would agree. What do you edit your Instagram photos with? So, the art, what's it called? Colour tone. It looks like this. Ignore that. I've edited one of Chris's Instagram photos for him. So I just go in, put a photo in, edit, and then I use the filter Uluwatu. It's this one here. Click that one, and then I just tone it down to like 0.68 usually, and then I go into Facetune and I whiten the background if it's not white enough, and then post. You do have to pay for the filters, but it's like $3.99 for that pack of filters, and there's like quite a few filters in it. So yeah, have you and Chris dropped the album yet? No, we like take the mic and we're like, love you, or we're like, lots of love, like taking the mic, but we've not said like I love you yet, which obviously we're not even together, like we're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet, I mean, but we act like boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're not yet. So no, I've not dropped the album. I probably will in the future, but no, I've not dropped the album yet, and neither has he. Would you ever date a guy that was bi? Yeah, that does not make a difference to me at all. Like, I don't care which way you swing. If you swing one way, if you swing 2 ways, I don't care. As long as you like me at the time, I'm not bothered. Like, do what you want. I don't understand why that would be an issue anyway. Like, I know that it would be an issue for some people because some people are just so close-minded, but it just would never be an issue for me. Don't see a difference. Like, if you like girls, if you like boys and girls, if you like boys, like, you do you, boo. I don't care. Have you got any tattoos? If not, do you want them? 100% I want a tattoo. 100%. I mean, in my religion you're not allowed them, but my sister has one, my brother has some. I know people are going to ask what Kirsty's tattoo is. Kirsty! I've always wanted finger tattoos, but I just don't think I'll ever do it. I don't have nails on. I don't feel like myself. I got my nose pierced and I got nails on. I always wanted finger tattoos or like a hand tattoo, but I just don't know if I'll ever do it. I really want something really, really, and I mean tiny, like there. Like just behind my ear, like tiny, tiny, tiny. And I want something like there, but not something like basic and like, no. I was going to say an example, but I don't want to get offended. Like something like here. Me and Kirsty really want to get matching tattoos. Sorry mum if you're watching. We'll never actually do it, but we want something to like symbolise the apartment or something like that. Like we were gonna get our flat number, but then I was like, that's a bit far. If I just want to get a matching tattoo with Kirsty, 100%, but I definitely want tattoos, 100%. I wanted one on my ear once at a time. I think that would look really cool, but I feel like it would really hurt.
Oh, I'm gonna be exposed, look at me.
She got a Harry Potter tattoo. It's definitely Hella's, because I know people are gonna ask.
Aye.
But someone else, are you gonna be able to have kids with your religion? Why do you think I'm here? My mum's a Mormon. Like, how do you think? Slipper. How do you think not to be like a bitch, but like, how do you think I'm here? Yes, you can have kids when you're a Mormon. Otherwise, there would be no other Mormons because they wouldn't have kids. Am I being like, is that a stupid question or am I being a bitch? I don't know. Yeah, like you can't have kids until you're married or like have sex until you're married. Obviously, I've not stuck to that in the past. I'm being good again, guys. But yeah, you're not allowed to until you're married, which is the thing with most Christian religions, I think. But yeah, being good. What are your future ambitions? Ignore my eyelash colour, they're crusty and dusty, but they're the only ones that work for my eyes. And you know, when you get eyelash curlers that work, you ain't ever getting rid of them. What was the question? I want to, alright, we'll do like where I want to be in 5 years. So I'm 18 now, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I really want to be alright by the time I'm 23, and that sounds really young, but I think it's because my mum was married at 22. So that's like not influenced me, what's the word? It just like made me think like, oh, well that's just like a normal age to get married then. I know that's quite young for some people, but I would want to be married by the time I'm 23. But Kirsty said that and she's still not married and she's 25. But she's definitely in a relationship where she's going to get married now, do you know what I mean? I want to be married or like very close to being and with the person I'm going to marry. Have a very good job, hopefully still this job, fingers crossed. Just like be happy, live comfortably with a good income. Not be thinking about kids yet because 23, I'd want to have just got married, do you know what I mean? I wanted to have travelled as well. So I'll either travel, the only way I'll get married past like 23, 24 is, I didn't curl that eyelash, is if like I decide to go like travelling with my like, I'd get like engaged, is if I choose to like go travelling with like my fiance or something before I get married. But I'd want to get married and then go travelling, do you know what I mean? But I definitely want to go travelling before I have kids, 100%. Imagine me watching this when I'm 23 and I'm like, hon, you ain't got none of that. You're like a successful business woman. I also want to have had like a clothing line with a brand, like very ambitious, but like clothing line with like Misguided, Pretty Little Thing, something, obviously not, well hopefully them, but like that's a long shot, but like a brand along the lines of that, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I need to go wet my soap for my eyebrow. Right, and it is quick before the soap dries out, so I can't speak while I do this. Brow gel. P. Louise brow gel. I ain't even told you what I used for my highlighter. So it's both of these highlighters out of this palette from Big P. Louise. Oh, it really hurt. It's called the Love Tapes palette. Yeah, both of the highlighters out there mixed together. Mascara I use, you probably saw it, it's the Lash Sensational waterproof. Only thing that works for my eyelashes, because my eyelashes are so like stumpy and not voluminous. What else to do this to answer a question? What's my dream holiday? I've always wanted to go to like Santorini, which I know is kind of basic, but it's just so nice. And obviously me and Chris have been planning to go to Paris for ages. And Corona said no. But yeah, I've been to Paris before, but I really want to go with like a boyfriend or fiance or husband or whatever. I just really want to go to Paris with like the person that like I'm with, because obviously it's the place of love. But yeah, I really want to go to Paris with like someone. Oh, my lip liner's in the other room. Severe. Now I'm using an e.l.f. sheer matte liquid lipstick because it's like a Your Lips But Better kind of thing, and it's called Warm Verbena. That's what it's called. It's just like a Your Lips But Better shade. Where do you get most of your clothes from? Love a bit of Zara, always. ASOS at the moment. I never usually shop at ASOS, but I just done an ASOS order. I didn't get much, but loving it. I like the Grinch. Oh no, that's his top lip, innit? Oh well, close enough. I love a bit of Nasty Gal. Love a bit of Nasty Gal. They've always got some sort of sale on. Pretty Little Thing are absolutely killing it at the moment. And I've been looking on Misguided, and Misguided are killing it too. I've not bought anything off Misguided in ages. I like Misguided, but I've not bought anything off there in ages, so I might have to do a little shop on there. But yeah, like mostly like Zara. Zara's killing it. Zara is killing it. Now I'm putting a lip gloss on. It's from Avon. I nicked it off my mum before I moved out. It's a plumping lip gloss. It doesn't plump that much, but it's just a nice colour. It's just like a yellow's but better shade. And I'm just gonna do another quick blend. I'm gonna go do my hair now, and then I'll be back on camera to do my outro. So I have finished my hair. I just slicked it back. I've been doing this a lot recently. Just slick back low bun. I still can't get used to myself for that. I know it's piercing. But yeah, people keep asking me how I do it. I'll do a tutorial on my TikTok at some point, but it's just the brand Eco Gel, the green lid one. And I just slick it back, put it in a bun, call it a day. Thank you for watching this video. All my socials will be linked down below, as well as the link for the Decennia print. Wow, that takes me so long to get out. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.